Welcome to the Sales Acceleration Show. My name is Michael Humblet, and today we're going to talk with a world-renowned expert on LinkedIn. So it's not going to be basic stuff, it's going to be very advanced stuff. So, welcome Melonie to the show.
Thank you.
It's going to be a very short show because we don't have a lot of time. We're in a big event here. That's a book launch, and I know you're writing a book.
I just actually published a book a couple days ago.
What's the name of it?
It's actually a book for the student university market. So it was a feel-good project for me.
Yeah.
Helping students and graduates really create an amazing career, land a great job right at a university, and build a network that will serve them for life. So yeah, it was my feel-good project. I typically focus on LinkedIn for lead generation or sales.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to go today. Sales and LinkedIn, which is fantastic. So you have a whole model, you've done this many times, you advise lots of customers. So I'm basically going to bounce the question back to you. I said, what's the model? How should I think? What should I do? And later on, we'll talk about what not to do.
Yeah, well, and that's as equally as good a question, right? So when I'm teaching social selling, I say that there's four main pillars. You have to have the right profile so that decision makers will accept your connection request. It's really the whole purpose. And of course, to build your personal brand and whatnot. But if you're using LinkedIn for sales, that first step is the most important. It's crucial, right? Because you can't ever message anybody or start a conversation with them unless you connect with them first.
And nobody wants to talk with the sales, so you gotta,
Yes, and that's a great point. So I teach sales teams on taking all the sales language out of their profile.
How not to be a sales.
Well, I change their titles. I'm like, you're no longer an account executive. You're no longer a sales this. So that's the first step. The second step is finding the right people. So using LinkedIn's phenomenal advanced search functionality and all that kind of stuff to really target the right people with a personalized message. Again, so once
always a message or not?
Yeah, always a message.
Always, because you want to have
at the end
personal connection.
Well, when you're sending a connection request to somebody, especially a decision maker, there's one question that they have in their mind. Who is this person and why are they trying to connect with me?
Can I trust him or her?
So you need to be able to answer that question because there is a certain percentage of people that will just click accept no matter what. But usually the higher level people, the higher level decision makers, they're much more guarded. So that personalized message that's about them, not about you. I can't tell you how many messages I get from people saying, hi Melonie, I'm this, my company's that. It's like, who cares? Right?
I have the same.
I always say at the end of the day, nobody cares about you, nobody cares about me.
Hi Melonie, we're in the same business. I said, seriously?
Yeah, how about a little bit more creativity?
Okay, profile.
So we got profile, we got finding the right people, targeting them and connecting with them. And then the right messaging that moves them forward along the process to really start to build rapport, to add some value to them and earn enough trust that they're willing to have a phone call with you.
I remember we did a webinar for HubSpot together and you said there is no selling in social selling.
Yeah.
And I fully agree. So you say...
There is no selling in social selling. The entire purpose of social selling is to book warm calls. Right? We know that cold calls are a struggle. 2 to 2.5% success rate. So why not book warm calls? You have the tools available to you to book those warm calls, but you need to put in some effort. And to get from a cold connection to a warm call requires a few steps. You got to slow down the sale to speed it up.
Fully agree. And what's the last one we have?
The last one is something that you're masterful at, and that's content. And so as you build this network of qualified prospects, you want to stay top of mind for them because not all of them are going to be ready for what you have right now. So you want to build authority over time. You want to stay top of mind and just, top of feed, top of mind.
Yeah, absolutely. So what would be your advice? What should you never ever do? What should they stop like today?
Yeah, so the biggest thing is slow down that sale to speed it up. Most of the people that are trying to use LinkedIn for sales are what I call the sales pitcher. They send the connection request and right after follows this sales pitch message. That's the fastest way to either get reported as spam, removed as a connection, or potentially even blocked. So treat people online the way that you would treat them offline. Would you come up to me today and say, hi, Melonie, listen, my company is this and this and this. Would you be interested in buying?
Yeah, probably not.
So then treat people the same way online that you would treat them in person.
That's a good advice, actually.
Yeah, and always, every single time you're typing out a message, think, how would I react if somebody sent this exact message to me? People, for some reason, they have this mental block when it comes to anything to do with social media. they think it's okay to be sales pitchy and promotional.
I think they go in extremes. Either they go
go from
do
one
anything,
extreme or
they-
another.
wow, There is
Absolutely.
no like, just act normal.
Yes.
For some reason.
Build real relationships.
And I think with that, we'll stop the show. You can find Melonie. We'll put all the links in the show. We'll put them in the podcast, wherever we're showing this. And big thank you.
Yeah, my
Good seeing
pleasure.
you
Thank
again.
you.